back inside the Now Morning Show. We're jumping into a conversation about the East-West Corridor Football League, which kicked off on the 6th of December, and it's ongoing, and we're definitely going to get an update. Let me welcome to assist me in this conversation, Sports Director here at TTT Limited, Mr. Wayne Cunningham. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, good morning to viewers, good morning to the distinguished guests.
Well, let me introduce the guests on them. We have Senator David Nakhid, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, and we have Mr. Travis Mulraine, Tournament Organiser and of the East-West Corridor Football League. Good morning to you, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome back on the show.
Thanks.
All right. So can we let me start with how it went for the launch, Senator. Let me start with you and ask about the launch of the league. I saw you and all of your colleagues from the Parliament were in there. I see some people kicking ball, all kind of thing.
Yeah, to be honest, given the weather conditions, it was very inclement weather. It was an excellent opening.
Because we had a yellow alert that weekend.
Exactly. Shout out to all my colleagues who came out, Minister of Defense, Wayne Sturge, Minister of Local Government, Khadija Amin. We had Senator Shaitan there as well. We had former Senator Damian Lyder. We had John Aboud from Amalgamated Security.
Big.
You know, we had Brian Big, Senator Brian Big. And I don't want to forget anybody. Kenya Charles, Senate Vice President. So it was an excellent turnout for the colleagues. Not only that, the quality of the game, given the field and the rain and the mud, was quite good. We had some excellent goals. And I think it was a day that augured well for the continuing league.
Nice one.
Yeah. We were there in our capacity as the official media partner of the DNA East-West Corridor Football League, and we were pleasantly pleased with the quality of football, two, the turnout and support. The senator being modest, it was a bevy of ministers, MPs, local government representatives, throughout. And then on the football from the football standpoint, there were also a lot of legends. Ron Laforêt, Rafa Nelson,
Gary Glasgow,
El Cock. We could have put 11 on the field with the legends, to go along. It was a fantastic opening. It was good for TV, and we hope that continues for TTT, and I am confident that it will, because the fixtures came out, the groups are decided. I checked 44 teams, yes, I believe, and it's a lot of football starting this weekend.
All right, so Travis, let me jump across here. Getting into the football now. Yes. So 44 teams have signed up, and they're all part of the groups. Yeah. And what's the next step going forward?
Well, today we kick off at the Hazley Crawford practice field. Okay, we have a double header down there. And then again on Sunday. And Saturday, Sunday, we kick off in earnest across the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
So approximately how many games playing per day?
Well, at least 2.
Okay.
We're trying to minimize because of the logistics.
Of course.
Because it's a different type of league. Usually a minor league is situated at one venue. Yeah. So it's easier to manage.
East-West Corridor, which is probably the longest corridor we have.
Yes, all over. So...
All right. Is there anything in particular you are looking forward to when it comes to this tournament, Travis?
Well, for me, unearthing new talent, right? Because we have to start from ground zero. We just failed to qualify for a World Cup. In my opinion, the easiest we'll have in a very long time. So we need to unearth new talent. And our vision, our end goal, is to send the team to Spain, where 1 or 2 of these guys could get an opportunity to change their lives and benefit Trinidad football at the same time.
In terms of speaking about changing lives and benefiting all at the same time, of course, I'll come back to you, Senator, to ask about the policy behind the league and the intention behind the league again, just so that people who may have missed it before get a clearer understanding of why this is necessary and what support is there for it.
Well, the Honorable Kamala Persad-Bissessar, Prime Minister, she felt we needed to have a serious grassroots initiative. And there's nothing in our country that unifies or brings out our talent, like sport. especially football. We are a footballing nation. Back in the day, we used to be somewhat of a cricketing
Somewhat.
nation.
We used to rally properly.
Yeah. But we used to be somewhat of a cricketing nation when West Indies was as
That's what I'm talking about.
heyday.
We was rallying around the West Indies.
Exactly. And now we fully, you can say, a football nation. Everybody plays sports, football and so. So what she felt that this initiative up and down the Eastern Corridor should be expanded South, Central and Tobago to include everybody.
Right.
And she felt also there should be different components to the football. So we're going to have a skills training outreach by the minister involved for tertiary education, Prakash Prasad. He's going to put a plan together where we can have skills training offered to all these players.
Okay.
Because not everybody is going to make it professionally. Let's be very clear about that.
Yeah.
So there's going to be an educational pathway for some as well. We have coaches coming down from the United States to engender that initiative, which is to have these players, some of these players, guided towards an educational pathway as well. So there's going to be a lot of different components to this. There's going to be an ecosystem built around this, and it's going to keep growing because a lot of other ministers are going to come on board with their own programs and ideas for this. Okay. So you're using the football, but it's not only about football. It's making sure that all these people on the East-West Corridor, they have a chance. South, Central, and Tobago, they have a chance to improve their lives.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's not just East-West Corridor anymore. Now it's the whole of Trinidad and Tobago.
It's a symbolic expression, East-West Corridor.
Of course. Wayne?
Yeah. I want to jump on what Travis said with regards to showcasing the talent. You know, and we're going to play a role in that because we're going to have the highlight reel show coming on every week. You know, to showcase what happened in the DNA. And it started, we got a beautiful start. The goals and the quality of play on Saturday in that condition, those conditions, was fantastic. Right? Waterfield and Arima, they put on a show. And I want to tell the viewers something. This wasn't planned. We didn't get two big teams to come and open. We start with the East Zone. We had two East Zone teams registered, ready to go. Yeah. We said, all right.
Maybe you didn't think it was the big team. Travis knew it was the big teams. Travis not been making them out. He don't know what's going on.
Travis had something in the hole. But the game was fantastic. Everybody who was at the venue, right, get engrossed in the game. Yeah. You know, normally you had a sport event, music playing, food sharing.
This is what I wanted to share this morning, right? Because we're talking about this football league, and I have to admit, I am not the biggest football fan, right? As in, I don't follow European and all them other foot leagues all over. People was watching it ready to see Barca, and they want to see Arsenal. I'm not interested in none of those things. If it's on, I might watch it, right? But whenever Trinidad and Tobago is playing a game, I dare. And I want to see that game, right? And I will turn on that game on TV. I will go to the stadium. I will do whatever I need to do to see that game. And I keep wondering if, this is for me personally, is it that connection I feel with the fact that we share this in common, we're from the same island, we're from the same place. And I'm wondering if we can get that sort of support for this league in terms of developing the team so that we could follow our team and we could follow their journey and follow their success and get their stats and get the individual player information. And the same way that we follow the European teams and the Spanish teams and all the other teams. I'm wondering if that's part of the plan in terms of marketing this.
That is precisely the idea. You know, back in the day, the whole community used to know about the players within the community. Everybody, for example, in East Dry River, you know, Picton, Lavantil, Charfleur, St. Augustine, they knew the players in the community. And they was considered them heroes. Now there isn't that connection.
Everybody inside playing on the iPad, on the phone, or this.
You know, and once we prioritize what is outside of Trinidad and Tobago, we'll never get that connection within Trinidad and Tobago. So we're looking to bring that back, because when people feel connected to our community, Raucus, they don't do bad things within the community. They try to help it. And unfortunately, we have disconnected people from the community. So they become hustlers within their own community, doing things in their community.
Day of December, and we're getting ready to kick off the second game inside the East-West Corridor Football League. So I have with me in studio Senator David Nakhid, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs. I have Travis Mulraine, Tournament Director, and I also have with me Wayne Cunningham, Sports Director at TTT Limited. And we were chatting before about the update so far for the tournament. I understand we've had one game played so far. That counts, Travis, towards the league standings. Right? So far, Just that one game has
Just one
happened, and
game.
we have league standings.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so we're checking out the league standings here. Everybody else looking bad, but it's not because they're bad, it's because no games in play.
Yeah.
It's just that one game. And we're getting ready for the second game happening this evening. Give me the details, Travis.
Okay, so this evening at the Hazley Crawford training field, we have a game kicking off at 6 p.m. and then at 8 p.m.
No, you had to tell me who playing.
Who's playing? Okay,
yeah, I
let
want
me-
to know the details. If we had to support, we had to know who we supported. I want the communities to come out. So I want people to know if my community playing, I had to be in the stadium.
Okay,
Well,
at,
adjacent to the
at
stadium.
6 p.m. we have Young Lions versus Simeon Road FC.
Simeon Road FC have a team?
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
come outside
85.
later.
Yeah.
Look how outside later. All right, let me go.
At 8 p.m. we have Tinto Academy versus San Juan Santa Cruz, a combined team.
Oh gosh, I gotta come back. I
Okay.
stay for the whole game. I stay for the
And
whole
then on Sunday we have Trendsetter Hawks,
Big team.
my team,
yeah.
Big team.
versus Sheriffs Angels Belmont FC Port of Spain.
That's one
Okay.
name.
Yes.
They're looking good.
That's at 6 p.m.
And this is also at the
Hazley Crawford.
Training field.
at training field.
But
Okay.
on Sunday.
That's on Sunday, right?
Okay, second game, Santa Cruz United versus United Brotherhood FC.
That's Santa Cruz United team bad too.
Yeah.
Don't watch them slide.
Okay.
Don't watch them slide at all.
So in the East, we have a double header at the Eddie Hart ground on Saturday. On Sunday, double header, Maracas United versus St. Augustine
Oh,
Zooks,
yes.
6
yes.
p.m.
Maracas.
And at 8 p.m., TT Ballers versus Eastern Connect FC. I have to be careful pronouncing that name. This guy is very particular.
Oh, Eastern Connect?
We had Eastern Connection and he was very upset. So Eastern Connect FC. Okay? Got it right.
And they used to have what was the connection team?
W.
That a long time ago.
W
W
Connection.
But it was just W. What did W
Yeah,
stand for?
yeah.
It was Western
Williams.
Connection.
Williams
Oh,
Connection.
Okay, okay.
And it had a crab connection back in the day.
That's
as
not
well.
a football team.
Yeah, it
that
was.
was a football team.
Actually, yeah. A very
That's not
successful
what I
football
know.
team.
Sound like alignment.
Yeah.
That no Crab Connection was a promotional
Yes,
company. They used to do
yes,
party, had
same
fete
thing.
and concerts
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah, and they had a big football team.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the runners up in the FA Cup
Nice.
at one point. Yeah,
Okay.
and then the leader came and the leader died and the team died. Yeah,
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we now have East Connects.
he's gonna.
East Connects.
Eastern Connect.
Eastern
Eastern
Connects.
Connects,
Nice.
yeah.
All
Very
right.
particular.
Very particular about the name. I don't want to confuse it neither. Eastern Connects. And they're playing one again?
They are playing,
Instead Sunday, I think.
yes.
In Eddie Hart.
Yes, Eddie Hart on Sunday.
Nice.
AIA Santos FC.
Oh,
I think
yes.
this is the team
Oh,
that the
yes.
Senator made his debut in minor league football at the
Okay.
age of 14.
Okay.
Santos.
Right.
I don't like them at all. I
Yes.
don't like them.
Because we used to beat them bad.
I don't like them.
Santos used to be beating up people from Bahrain.
Patch upside, come on.
A patch upside, they call them.
Santos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they wasn't training together.
They're all these stars. All these stars. come
Oh,
on,
like a
man.
Real Madrid
Yeah.
kind of.
I like them.
Okay.
We got some links in
Apart of great players. Bullet, Bloody,
Yeah.
Saga Dog.
Sagador.
These are the
Yes,
names of the
Snake.
players.
Yeah,
The
these are the names.
Bam
Snake.
Sagador, the keeper.
Yeah. Snake. Best
Snake.
players on the East West corridor. Legends.
Yeah.
What was your nickname?
Thatcher.
Afraid to ask why. Afraid to ask why.
After Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, okay.
Whole game, you know.
Huh?
Whole game.
He quarreling?
Whole game.
I mean,
And winning. And winning.
I mean, it is what it is. So we have lots of football happening this weekend, kicking off from this evening. It's at 6 p.m. is the first
6
game
p.m.
at the Hazley Crawford training grounds, which is
Yes.
next to the stadium.
Yep.
You want to come on down. It's a double header this evening, so 6 p.m. and then 8 p.m.
Yep.
And then we have another two sets of games on Sunday,
On Sunday.
at the same venue.
Same
And
venue.
then on Saturday we head to Eddie Hart grounds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have a double header on Saturday too.
No, only one game.
Only
on
one game on the Saturday and double on Sunday at Eddie
Double
Hart.
on Sunday, yes.
All right. To access these games, is there a cost?
No.
All games are free?
All games-
The senator insisted that we don't charge
Bring out the
anything.
community.
Okay.
Like long time, they walk, come out their house and they walk into the field and watch the game and enjoy the community. No cost.
That's what we're talking about.
That is real community football.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
community
Yeah.
football, yes.
And Wayne, in your years covering sports and covering football in particular, what is the best part about covering community football?
The best part of covering community football is the community. When they come out, they give the game an extra vibe. Right? And we missing that because I have no community football. At one point in time, the former TT Pro League tried to actually go back to the communities and they took my team and our team, Caledonia AIA, back into the community at in Mova, you know, and it was tremendous. The crowd came out, no gates. It had no gates around the savannah,
Yeah.
no fence.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody just come out in the stands. We hire some young ladies, well dressed, walking around with a little box. It's the most money Caledonia AIA ever made from gates at a football match.
From donations.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is it. Right? And
Okay.
we played, our home game used to be at Arima Velodrome. And we played Hazy Crawford Stadium one time.
Yeah.
So that aspect, that community aspect, and those people coming out to the ground and taking in the football and the vendors and the, you know, and
So I just going to talk about the ecosystem next, because you mentioned getting money from people who have donated with the boxes or whatever
Yeah.
the case might be, right? And that money now goes back into funding, getting new uniforms, shoes, transport, whatever you need to get for the team to be able to make it to the next level, right? Travis, I want to jump across to you as the tournament director.
Yeah.
Have any of the teams brought up to you any of those concerns in terms of they want to make sure they could get whatever little handlings to make sure that they could be there to be present?
Yeah, yes, a couple teams expressed the interest that if they can get some type of sponsorship for uniforms and transport and stuff like that. Being the type of man the senator is, you know, he wants to help them. So we'll make arrangements to help as much as possible,
Yeah.
you know, to make it happen, get them out. We have one team in particular that they deal with at-risk youth. So we need to make sure that they are on board and playing, you know. So as we said, it's about reconnecting the community with the football, and hopefully the team at the league at the top, TTPFL League One, can try to adapt this model. Because Wayne spoke about the Caledonia experience. I was at one of those matches and it was tremendous. And this is what we want to see in our football.
Yeah.
People coming out, supporting the players. It brings a level of accountability. So you have a bad performance in front of 2,000 people.
You're going to hear that for the
You know?
whole week.
Right? So,
Whole week, you can't walk nowhere.
Remember Santos? They couldn't come back up on the block.
Yeah.
They didn't play a good game.
and I had to sneak home.
No, Bean and them,
Yeah.
Sarge and them, they're killing here. Rockers, they're killing here whole week.
And by, I mean with talk, eh? Let me just be
Talk,
clear on
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I mean, they're killing it with talk all week.
The long
Yeah.
time killing, not
And
more than
so that's the thing, right? Is that it was an art of Pekong, and we still see it happening when we talk about football, when we talk about sports and thing. We see that art of Pekong still coming back. I mean, when last time you all were all here, I see it was pelting all over the place. I had to run away. I wasn't trying to be part of that level of Pekong. But it's lovely when people can communicate like that, and you can leave it all on the field, and then you come off the field and you have to deal with the fans after, because they
Correct.
now come in to support you and that kind of thing. But the other part of the ecosystem, you mentioned vendors, you mentioned all of that stuff. Are we inviting vendors to come and be a part of the experience as well? People are welcome to come and ply their trade.
Of course, that's exactly why we're going back to the community. We want to keep that economy within the community as well. So when they come out and the vendors come out and support, last time for the opening game, we had somebody come and sell barbecue and donate 40 boxes
Nice.
to everybody, you know. So this is the kind of thing that love, we don't use the word enough, but that love the community used to have, that's what we want to bring back.
Most definitely. So we're ready to bring back the love. It's kicking off this evening. Well, it kicked off last weekend, but the second game is on this evening, 6 p.m. And of course, you can. Where can we go, Travis, to get more information if you want to keep in touch with all the league standings, with all the games coming up?
Good. So we have our page on Instagram and also on Facebook, East West Corridor Football League. Check us out.
East West Corridor Football League on Facebook and on Instagram, yeah?
Instagram, yeah.
All right, so you can just head across there, get the information that you need. The East West Corridor Football League is on. Let me say thank you very much to Wayne Cunningham, our sports director here at TTT Limited, Travis Mulraine, the tournament director for the East West Corridor Football League, and of course, Senator David Nakhid, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Sport and Youth Affairs, for bringing it to us and bringing us the information here on the Now Morning Show. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have some entertainment to close things off, so stick around.